This video was recorded live before a canned studio audience. It's Friday Night Movie Reviews, and here they are, Chris and Keith.
Hi, I'm Keith.
I'm Chris.
And this is Friday Night Movie Reviews. Thank you for joining us once again. We're going to be dropping this video soon. Listen, we're going to be reviewing another movie that we went and saw over this past weekend. This movie is one that's been out, and it's been kind of advertised a little heavily.
It has.
And it's a horror movie. So if you like horror movies, listen to our review, because this is going to light up your world. All right, so let's get into the movie. What is the movie we're going to be reviewing?
It is A24's Undertone.
Undertone. This movie is, the basic premise of it is you have two people who have a podcast. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on. Yeah, in the movie, the guy gets like an email of voice messages.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's so weird because I got one too, and it's saying, he sucked.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe we can play it backwards a little bit and see where.
Yeah.
So, all right. So this is the basic premise of the movie. You have two people that have a podcast, and each one of them plays kind of a different part in the podcast. What they do is they do kind of like we're doing. We review movies, but they review creepy incidents. All right. And one of them plays the part of the eternal skeptic. She will find a reasonable explanation for anything that happens. And the guy who she talks to on the phone, they do it by phone.
And he's the true believer.
He's the true believer. No matter what it is, he believes everything.
Like the Bigfoot, all those, yeah. See.
The unicorns flying out of the sky and farting butterflies all over the place. He believes in everything. All right. So you have these two, and they review these horror incidents, and that's the basic premise of the movie. Now the girl has a dying mother who is upstairs breathing the whole time.
And that part of the movie tends to be pretty relatable. A lot of people have had to care for a loved one until they passed, and that's what this girl is going through.
She's going through that.
And that's what you see in the trailer. The problem is that it's just her and her mom the whole movie.
Her and her mom through the whole movie.
And you only get to hear the other podcaster's voice. You never get to see him.
Now, those are the only two people in the entire film.
Yeah.
I think there might be one or two other people.
You got the couple on the voice message that they're listening to.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the nurse that she talks to about her mother, but we never see the nurse.
Never really see her face.
And the people that call into the two people that call into the podcast.
Well, I'm talking about people that you see.
Oh no! As
far as people that you see, I think the mother and
her. You don't even see the nurse. They don't even show her.
They show like her arm. Okay, so anyway, so she will put on the headphones, and basically what happens is this guy has received some kind of mysterious email that has 10 sound bites on it. And as they're listening through these sound bites, these sound bites of this couple, a young couple, and she's having trouble sleeping, and he listens to her at night, and he records her at night while she's sleeping, because he says there's some weird things that she says and that she does while she's sleeping. All right. So basically, the whole entire premise of the movie is that all of your nursery rhymes, Ring Around the Rosie, Ring Around the Roses, London Bridge is Falling Down,
Baba
Black Sheep.
Yep.
All of your old nursery rhymes that we've been singing for centuries are all, when you record singing them and play them backwards, it's all a diabolical message that basically calls forth a demon that kills children. Now, here's the bad part about. I mean, that's bad enough, but here's the bad part about the movie. You can't really distinguish. She hears noises while they're recording this. She hears noises, but it's hard for you as an audience to distinguish whether she is actually hearing these noises outside of her headphones or if she's actually hearing them in the headphones. Now, that's the basic premise of the movie.
And the other thing they try to do is the hidden messages where you play a song backwards.
Yeah, they play things backwards, and you kind of try and get some things from that. Now,
and that's nothing new. Like, there's been supposedly people played, the Beatles backwards, Led Zeppelin,
Queen,
Pink Floyd,
Kiss.
I mean, the list goes on. So this is like nothing new or nothing creepy new. This is just something that's been around, and it's like, okay, so you're bringing that back up again.
So here's what that's the basic premise of the movie, and here's what I think about it. Because it's so hard to distinguish whether or not she's actually hearing the noises or in the house or if she's hearing them just in the headphones, it's really the movie is extremely confusing from beginning to end. It's extremely confusing because you don't know what's going on. Something else that I don't like about the movie, they build up this scary moment showing you shadows. They pan off from her and they show shadows. And did something move? Don't know, because they never do pan out with anything like that.
No.
They never follow through with it.
No.
Did something move in the shadow? Well, I don't know, because they didn't follow through.
Yeah.
You didn't actually see any real movement. Was it really real movement, or was it just the theater's dark and I don't know?
And it's your imagination.
I don't know if it's and whereas that might be somewhat creepy when you do it 50 times in the movie and nothing ever happens. It just becomes, it's just another shadow.
Well, and they have us trained because we went through 8 Paranormal Activity films, and there was payoff.
Right.
And you're sitting there watching Undertone. I'm like, oh, okay, this is another Paranormal Activity. That's what I was thinking the whole time I'm watching it. And I'm like, there's never any payoff.
Never any payoff.
And I hate to tell you this, the entire movie, there's no payoff.
No payoff ever throughout the entire film.
And you're talking even the ending, where the ending's like a Paranormal Activity movies. You're just sitting there with your eyes wide, can't believe what you're seeing. No, you're not going to get that. No. This is very unsatisfying.
This movie is a total ripoff of just about any kind of supernatural movie that's out there. You can see elements of almost every supernatural movie, all the way back to Amityville Horror in this movie. But the thing is, where those movies gave you payoff somewhere at some point, either during the film or at the end, this one never does. Ever. Ever.
The other thing too was it felt like an incomplete movie. Like literally, I'm going to spoil this for you guys. It just cuts to black at the end.
It cuts to black and goes to the credits. And there's not. I mean, it's like they were like, okay, we've reached the end of the budget. Cut it. That's it.
You know, and I have to give kudos to the guy who cut the trailer for this movie. He made it look creepy, exciting, and all of that. Boy, was that all editing.
The previews of this movie
were better than the movie.
Are better than the movie. They need to give Academy Awards to the previews and to the editor whoever it was that edited the movie for the previews, because those are better than the movie itself.
Oh, lots. And then can we talk about the cinematography in the film? Was the cameraman just sleepy, lazy, or drunk? Because
the camera would be focused on her and it would
slide off to the left.
Slide off to one direction to a shadowy area, which you think is going to have something move in it.
No.
But it don't.
And I can tell you...
And he does that 20 or 30 times in the whole entire movie. The parts, the pictures and the parts in the previews where you see her doing this, that's you. Through the whole movie.
Well,
that's you.
And see, to make
with a
it
confused
worse,
look on your face.
See, to make it worse, the movie was really quiet. And so all the people fidgeting during the movie, there were so many fidgeters when we were watching this movie that it got so irritating. And there was like 2 or 3 people down from us that were giggling and laughing through the movie, and it wasn't funny.
Well, I mean, I can understand why they were giggling and laughing, because the movie was stupid. Whoever wrote this movie, whoever directed this movie, and whoever gave the green light for this movie to go, don't ever write another script, don't ever direct another movie, and don't ever give the green light for you. The 3 of you need to quit your jobs because you don't know what you're doing.
Well,
this movie sucked.
You know, and it's sad because it carried the A24 name on the top of it, and A24 is known for more caliber films than this, and that's why it was so shocking to me. I'm like, oh, A24, this is gonna be a slam dunk movie, and it was just all bad. And I mean, at one point, the dude put the camera kind of at a 45-degree angle and just laid it on the floor like this, looking up at nothing. And
and that was the focus of 98% of the movie was focusing on nothing.
And then when something did happen, like a light cuts on by itself, the main character does not react at all.
Not react at all.
In Paranormal Activity, they would have been losing their mind.
And not only does the light turn on or turn off for no reason, but it never follows through.
She doesn't investigate it, nothing. Because in Paranormal Activity, they would get up from their bed.
Well, I mean,
they would go in the other room, turn on,
Yeah, and you know what? As an audience, we're all sitting there. No, don't go in that room. Don't go in that room.
Don't worry, she's not.
She don't. So don't ever worry about her going in the room, because she don't. She never goes in. She never investigates, and the movie never really even follows through on any of it.
No.
This was such a nothing burger of a movie. If you want to talk about caliber of movies, the caliber of this movie was a BB rolling across the table. That was the caliber of this movie. This movie sucked. Was it worth the cash or was it trash?
It was definitely trash.
This movie was complete and total garbage from beginning to end. Even the music was not creepy.
Yeah, there's, like I said, there's no blood. There's no violence, except for what you can hear on the tape. And you're just hearing it, so it's all in your imagination what you're actually hearing.
Right.
There is some bad language in it a little bit, but not much. It just drolls. I mean, some of the nursery rhyme stuff was creepy. Yeah, I mean, in a better movie, it would have been effective, but this movie did not know how to carry through with any of that.
They did not. That's the reason why I tell the writer, you need to stop writing right now because you can't write.
I feel like the director and the writer took cliff notes of horror movies. They're like, hey, watch this one, and this one, and try to implement it in your movie, but only do it halfway.
And we can't do it well, so we'll consult AI and we'll get AI to put it all together and make it make sense, and it don't.
Oh, no.
It don't. It does. This movie is total garbage.
It's
complete garbage. It is a waste a waste
of your time, of your money. Just avoid it at all costs because it's A24, so eventually it'll be on HBO Max.
Right.
Don't waste your hour and 19 minutes on this movie.
So how many sodas would you give this one?
Oh man, this one's not worthy of any sodas. This one is like the acolyte as far as my rating. It's going to be a 0 because this movie has no redeeming qualities whatsoever.
None.
Like I felt like this was a elementary school student turning in work that he just kind of like hurriedly rushed and put some things on a piece of paper and turned it in.
My parakeets could write a scarier movie than this.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I had such high hopes for this movie and expectations because again, it carries the A24 name.
Because they made the preview scary.
Yeah, it looked fantastic. Because I remember when I showed it to you, your eyes got wide, you were excited, I was too, and then just total letdown. So whatever you do, don't stream this, don't watch it, don't buy it.
Definitely do not buy it. It is not worth having in a collection. Do not stream it. It's a waste of time. Don't go to the theater and see it. It's a waste of money and a waste of time. You know what? As far as how many popcorns I give it, A24 owes me buckets of popcorn for this one.
Yeah, like negative. Can we give negative?
They owe me buckets of popcorn.
Yeah.
I took my wife went and saw this movie. She had high expectations for it. She fell asleep.
And it's only an hour and 19 minutes.
It's only an hour and 19 minutes long. She fell asleep in the movie because it's so
droll.
It's so boring, uninteresting, and definitely not scary at all. The only thing, it was, to me, it was very demonic.
It did have that. That's what they were trying to go for. But the problem is because there was no follow through.
Right.
You didn't know if it really was demonic.
Right.
Or if it was just like some weird serial killer in the name of some demon.
It was just so freaking confusing. Yeah. It was terrible.
Again, there's no ending. There's no payoff.
No.
So you're actually watching an incomplete movie if you decide to watch it.
Right.
Right. And so again, we don't get to say this a lot. But please don't watch it.
No.
But what you can do, though, is remember to like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell notification for when our next video drops. Tell us what was wrong with this movie if you did unfortunately see it before our review came out. I'm sorry that we didn't get to it faster.
Right.
I really do apologize. But as always, thank you for watching.
Hey, listen. That's our cue to go, but we're not really going anywhere. We'll be here next time. Don't go see this one. This one is definitely not worth it at all. It wasn't even worth the film or the digital quality that they put it on, or whatever medium they do nowadays. Wasn't worth it at all. So listen, when you get your friends together, your family, and you sit down and you go to watch a movie, you got your popcorn, you got your Coke. Remember to not watch this one. Find a better one to watch. Maybe Scream 7, shameless plug. And remember to always enjoy your movie.